Great. A question. Can you use anger even in blocking with the energy of protection and care? Um, I think you can. I don't know if everyone would agree with that, but I think you can if you are able to know that it's anger and not just be reacting out of anger, then you can actually use that energy that comes up into protection. So, like, if something were happening to my child, like if someone were trying to hurt my child, and I feel that energy of anger, if I can be aware, oh, there's all this energy in me, and I don't necessarily want to create an other. I don't want to focus my energy on making that other person bad, but I want to protect my child. Then I can use that actual physiological energy in me to be a stronger protection for my child. If I vent all my energy onto anger onto the other person, that's going to be less protective in the long run of my child. So blocking really, for me, this blocking energy is really preventing the harm from happening and not so much shaming or blaming or attacking the other person. That feels to me like a waste of some energy to spend over there, and it, in the long run, is not going to be as helpful. And there's this, so one of the ways that I practice is Thich Nhat Hanh. I'm ordained in that tradition, and in those trainings that we practice, the vows that we practice, and in everything that Thich Nhat Hanh has said about his time in Vietnam during the war, is that the practice is not to take sides in a conflict, but to always fight for justice and against injustice. So it's a short little thing to think about, but it's a koan because it actually, as far as I can tell, is nearly impossible. And it's a North Star to aim for, just like we had with our group agreements. It's a North Star. Like, how do I prevent injustice without taking sides in the conflict? And that's the protection energy. That's that blocking energy. Like, I'm going to block the harm from happening without making the other person into a monster. And maybe the other person also needs something, needs some support or some help. And that's where our mindfulness practice really comes in, because when we're present, when we really can come back and be in our body, we can see things so much more clearly. When we're in an anger mode and not aware of the anger energy, then we actually are more in a confused state of mind. Or if we're in fear, we're in a more confused state of mind. We're not able to really come back and utilize the energy we have to do the thing we really want to do, which is to protect life.